Today I'm talking about the new horror film Weapons. This was written and directed by Zach Kreger, known for Barbarian, a movie I thoroughly enjoyed. It stars Julia Garner, as well as a myriad of other actors you would for sure recognize. And the basic premise is, in this small town, a classroom of third graders suddenly vanish one night at the exact same time, and everyone blames the teacher. But who's really responsible? I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was so good. What I particularly loved about it was the fluidity of the story itself, insofar as the movie's divided up into these little different chapters that are all just named after the character that it's focusing on. And it never repeats a chapter, but it does very clearly flow from one person to the next person, and they all make sense and they all blend together so well. When it does come back around to a previous character, it still makes sense as being under the header of a different person. It was just so masterfully done. That's probably going to be the main thing I'm thinking about it for years to come, is just the incredible fluidity of its writing. But the rest of the film was fantastic. Like, everyone gave great performances. I always love seeing Julia Garner. You got Josh Brolin in this, doing his best angry dad. Alden Ehrenreich, who I loved to bits, was so interesting. I especially loved too just like the complexity of his relationship with Julia, without getting into too much of specifics. It definitely starts off as they have like this history to them, but then as they talk more, you very quickly understand why they're not together anymore. They immediately go right back into old arguments. And so even though you do feel empathy over their pain, you also clearly understand why they're not together. The mystery of it all too was really fascinating. They did a good job of leaving the breadcrumbs along the way, and when we did finally get to the end of the trail, it was a good, satisfying answer. I definitely was enjoying the film a lot the whole way through. Without saying what happened, I was taken a little aback by the very end of the film, because it kind of felt like a big old tone shift, but it really worked. It was definitely a very cathartic moment. It was a big release of emotions that, even though there is like this level of absurdity to it, it just was the right choice for the ending. That really truly was satisfying. And that really cemented this film as definitely a fantastic film. So yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie and would wholeheartedly recommend it. It's got an interesting story with great performances. The mystery is well put together. Just top to bottom is a fantastic little film. So yes, thoroughly enjoyed, totally a recommend. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 17 in the really like section. And this is out of a total of 72 new movies so far this year.